Hello class 9. We will continue our chapter arrays. Students, most of the students have problem in programming, in array programming. In this video, I am explaining that program which you have mentioned in mail. Let's continue. Student, you have problem in these questions, so I am explaining these questions here. Write a program to accept 10 different numbers in single dimensional arrow. Now enter a number and search whether the number is present or not in the list of array elements by using linear search technique. First we will write the message which we are finding in this program. Student, first you will enter or accept, same things are here. 10 different numbers, any number. If numbers are given in question, then you will write that number. If number are not given in question, then you will enter any 10 numbers. To import Java util, then we will write the class name linear search, because we are using linear search technique, so that we will take linear search. Curly bracket public static void main string args. Then curly bracket start scanner in is equal to new scanner system dot in. Now we will take int I for loop, ns number search, k for condition is equal to 0, because we will check the k here. Then int m is equal to, when we are using array element, that time we will take int m like this. Int m, then this is array is equal to new 10 element we are taking here, so that we will write 10 numbers here. If numbers are given in the questions, then you will write that numbers which are given in the question, you will write that numbers here. Numbers are not writing in this question, so that we will write only 10, because 10 different numbers are here, so that we will write 10 here. Now we will start to loop, arrange the numbers. I is equal to 0, I less than 10, because in memory location it will start from 0, so that I less than 10, not equal 10, it will be 9, so that we will take I less than 10, I plus plus, then curly bracket start. Now we will enter the number in the number cell. Then we will write the data type, because we have taken int, so that data type will be next int. Curly bracket close. Now we will write that number which will be searched. System out println, enter the number to be searched. Now we will write the data type of that number, ns is equal to int dot next int. Then we will write the loop for searching that number. I started from 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. Then curly bracket start. If number is fine, means if mi, which because loop are going on here, if mi is equal to number search, means if number search is there, then mi equal ns, then k become 1. If k become 1, if k equal 1, then message is system out println the number is present. Otherwise else system out println the number is not present. If k is not equal to 1, then number is not present. So then we have opened 2 times curly bracket, so we will close 2 times curly bracket here. Student, you are not writing variable description, you will write variable description also. We have taken I, ns, m and k in this. I data type int, and using for loop, ns data type is also int, number to be searched, m also int, enter number in cell, and k int, check the condition. If k equal 1, then the number is present, otherwise number is not present. Now second questions. In first question we have searched a number, but in second program we are arranging that number in ascending order by using bubble sort. To arrange the number by using bubble sort technique, import Java util class bubble sort, curly bracket start, public static void main string args, curly bracket scanner in is equal to new scanner system dot in. Now I for loop, j for also using for loop, but it will use to ascending the numbers, and t is using for conditions which will be follow in this number. Now these are the number, we have taken 10 numbers, so that we will write 10 here. If number are given in the question, then we will write the number in this bracket. Now for I started from 0, because memory location is started from 0. I less than 10 I plus plus. Now curly bracket, now system out println, enter the number in the cell, then we will write the data type of the numbers. Now for I started from 0, I less than, I have not written here equal also we will write I less than and equal 9 I plus plus. Now next loop for j, arranging that number j is equal to 0, j less than 9 minus 1, 9 minus I, because 9 minus first started from 0, so that 9 minus 0 9, then 9 minus 1 8, then it will search 8 numbers, then memory location nth position is 8, then it will search 8 minus 1 7th position, then 7th minus 1 6th position. It will be searched like this. Now it will write the condition if mj, the number is greater than mj plus 1, then this will be followed. Then t is equal to mj and mj is equal to mj plus 1. If both are equal, t is equal to mj and mj is equal to mj plus 1, so that t became mj plus 1, yani mj plus 1 is equal to t. These are the conditions to search to arrange the number in ascending order by the technique of bubble sort. This is the condition which will be followed for bubble sort. Curly bracket close 3 times, because 1 time here, 1 time this and 1 time earlier. System out println, now the number arranged in ascending order. For I started from 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. System out println, now the number which I stored in mi, that number will be displayed here. Then 2 times curly bracket close. Variable description, I, j, m or t we have taken in, so that we will write the data type, all are int, I for loop, j for second loop, m for enter number in cell, and t check the condition. Hope you all understood. Now next program, it also using bubble sort technique, but in this program we will take 20 numbers and we will sort the number in descending order. Same way, first we will write the message, then name the class, we will write the class name, then curly bracket, all you will take like this I, j, t, all you know. Then 20 numbers are here, so that we will write 20. If number are given, then we will write that numbers here. For I started from 0 because 20 numbers, so that I less than 20, I plus plus. Then enter the number in the cell, write the data type. Only difference will be here. For I started from 0, I less than 19, because 0 then 19 equal. We have not I less than 19, I plus plus. Then I is equal to 0, I 19 minus 1, because I plus plus. This is 2 loops will be here. Now j loop. In j loop started from 0, but j is less than 19 minus I, then minus 1. This is the descending condition. In ascending condition we have write only 19 minus I, but descending condition we will write 19 minus I minus 1, then j plus plus. Only these loop will be different for descending order. Otherwise all are same. If mj, only this condition also, if mj in ascending order mj is greater than mj plus 1, but in descending order mj less than mj plus 1. Remember this is the descending order condition. Then curly bracket start, then t is equal to mj, same way mj is equal to mj plus 1. If both are same mj, then t is equal to mj plus 1, means mj plus 1 is equal to t. Then 3 times curly bracket will be closed here. Now we will write the numbers here, arranging in descending order. Now for I, because these loops for printing the numbers, system out println mi, the value which will store in mi, that will be printed here. Then we will write that data type I, j, mt, all data type is in. Then first loop, second loop, enter the number, check the condition. Now next is write a program in Java to store 20 numbers in single dimensional array. Display the number which are prime. Only that number will be displayed which are prime. We will, to display the first we will write the message java.util, then class prime, because we are finding the prime number, so that we will take class prime. Curly bracket start, public static void main string args. Scanner in is equal to new scanner system dot in. Int I, because only one loop is going in this program, so that int I. Now int m is equal to new 20 numbers are here. By mistake I have not written int. Int we will write here. Int mi is equal to new int 20. I have not written 20 here, sorry, int here. You will correct this statement. Int m is equal to new int 20. Now for I started 0 and I less than 20, I plus plus. Curly bracket start. Now we will enter the number in the cell. Then we will write the data type of that number which we have entered. Now curly bracket close. For this statement close. For I started from 0, I less than 20, I plus plus. Then curly bracket start. This is the condition. If mi, we will divide that number by that number. If it will become 0, because prime number divided by itself only. If it will become 0, message will be the system, the numbers are prime. For I, then mi number which will be stored, that are number prime, otherwise they are not prime. Suppose we have input these 20 numbers, then out will become 97, 71, 67, 57, 31 and 19. Because the prime numbers are that number which are divided by itself and remainder became 0. So that number will be the prime number. Now variable description I and m. I have taken I for int, using for loop m, int enter number in cell. Now next question. Write a program in Java. Here we are taking 20 different numbers in single dimensional array. Display the sum of all numbers which are divisible by either 3 or 5. Only that number sum we will display which are divisible by 3 or 5. So first we will write the message, import Java, then we will take public class sum, public static void main string args, scanner in is equal to new scanner system dot in. Now int I, this I will be small, I and s for sum. Int m, new, by mistake I have not written here int, new int, you will write new int 20. For I started from 0, I less than 20, I plus plus. Curly bracket, first we will enter the number in the cell, then we will write the data type. Curly bracket close. For this statement, now arrange the number I less than 20, then now it will be check the condition. If m divided by 3 and remainder became 0, and this is the sign for or because we are using 3 or 5, so that this is the sign. This is the, we have done that logical operator, and for and this we will use for or, so that we are using that logical operator here. If m divided by 5, then it will become, remainder will become 0, then s is equal to s plus mi. The number which are divisible by 3, they are stored here, which are divisible by 5, that will also store here, and the sum of that number will display system out println, the sum of number divisible by 3 or 5 plus s. The sum will become s. Then 2 times curly bracket close. This is the, I have taken 20 numbers here. First it will write the numbers which are divisible by 3 and 5. The number are these. Then these numbers sum will become 532. The output will be 532 will come. Then variable description you will write I, loop, m int, enter sum in cell, s int sum of the numbers. Now next question. Write a program in Java to accept 20 integer numbers in single dimensional array. Find and display the following: number of even numbers and number of odd numbers and number of multiple of 4. We will write 3 conditions here: even number, odd number and multiples of 5. To display number of even, odd and multiples of 4. Now import java.util public class number we will take, because we are finding the number, so that we will take number, public static void main string args, curly bracket, scanner in is equal to new scanner system dot in, int I for loop, second loop j, and c1 for even number, c2 for odd number and C3 for multiples of 4, and we will find these numbers, so that these are the number. Now int m, new int. By mistake I have not written in. Sorry for this. You all will write int here, new int 20, because 20 number we are using, accepting, so that 20 we will write. Now for I is equal to 0, I less than 20, I plus plus. Curly bracket, system out println, enter the number in the cell. Then mi, then we will write the data type. Sorry, we will write the data type here, curly bracket close. Now for I started from 0, I less than 20 and I plus plus. Then we will write the condition if the number which are stored in mi memory location I loop is here. First it will divide it by 2 and the remainder is 0. Then the number is even number, so that the number is stored in the C1, then second number, then third number stored in the form of C1. If mi divided by 2 is not equal, this is not equal to 0, then these are the odd number, and odd number is stored here. If m divided by 4, these are the multiple of 4 which are divided by 4, that is known as the multiple of 4, then it will become 0. They will store in the C3. Then we will write the system out println number of even numbers. This is used for tab, 1 tab space plus C1. The number C1, even number in the form of C1, then odd number in the form of C2, then multiple of 4 in the form of C3. Then 3 times curly bracket will be closed here. That bracket close here, that the earlier bracket. Now input. Suppose we have taken same number here. We have taken 20 number in input form. We have taken 20 number. Then output will become number of even number. The number which are divided by 2 and the remainder is became 0. The number is stored in even numbers. These are the even numbers. Next is the number which are divided by 2 is not equal to 0. The remainder is not equal to 0. These are the odd numbers, so that the odd number is stored here. It will be printed here. The number which are multiples of 4, that will be stored here. Now variable description, name, data type, function I int using for loops, m int enter number in cell, C1 int even numbers, C2 int odd numbers, and C3 int multiples of 4. Student, hope you all understood these programs. You will do all these programs in your computer notebook. From these programs, many questions come in your exam also. So you will practice these programs. If you will have any problem, you can ask me through mail. Practice these programs. Not practice, you will write these programs in your computer notebook, and you will send me the image of that programs through mail to me. Thank you.